Yo, yo, yo! What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new episode of Mammy Geeks Weekly Updates, brought to you by DigitalCorrectNetwork.com. I'm your host, Punch305. With me, as always, old school gaming specialist, Uncle Willie. It is complete. What do you mean, trick? What the
people that are listening right now? Because you know what's the good thing about November 1st?
What?
Halloween candy is 40% off. And I'm eating candy corn.
You dirty bastard.
I know it's a very divisive topic, but I like me some candy corn. Oh, you want to ask why it is complete?
Why?
I'm glad you asked. Feast your eyes on this.
Oh, God, you got resistance?
No.
Oh.
The last game I needed.
For your PS3 collection?
Completed my PS3 base collection.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time to celebrate.
It is done. Actually, no, it's not. I'm going to keep buying games. But it is done.
Oh. All right. Well, you know what? Awesome celebration there, Willie. Enjoy your celebratory candy corns because you deserve it. With all the years of trying to get the PS3 collection, bada bing, bada bam, he got it.
I'm gonna switch to my adult beverage here.
Not a problem. But Willie, we had to talk, dude. There's some things going on right now that we need to establish, and it's mostly the most important thing we have to talk about, and it's what the hell's going on with Disney? Like, what's happening in... So as you can see, I messed up. Yes. But what the hell is happening with Disney is the real question here, folks. And Willie and I were going to discuss about it right now. There's so much happening right now in Disney that I'm puzzled. Willie, what's going on here, dude?
Okay. First, the facts as we know them.
Yes, of course.
People are beginning to panic about Disney because I think that we can all agree that they've laid some real stinky eggs recently.
Yes.
When Bob Iger left the first time, Disney was in a pretty good place. You know, Endgame was the culmination of 10 years of craziness at the MCU. People were still sort of kind of maybe hoping for good things for Star Wars.
Mm-hmm.
This film was there. Everyone was excited about them buying Fox. Disney Plus was a thing.
Yes.
He came back after, Bob Chapek supposedly made a mess of things, but it doesn't seem like Bob Iger's second term is doing any better. He was supposed to be there. He was supposed to be there to right the ship for 2 years. Now he's talking about staying there till 2026. Disney stock is down 16%. Disney Plus isn't the cash cow it was hoped it would be. And a lot of their projects are getting second looks and even third looks. Well, let's start with, let me ask you a question.
Yes.
What do you think is going on at Disney?
Bro, I'm not going to lie. There's a lot of cluster Fs around there going on there, man. And personally, I think if Bob Iger is going to stay there for another couple more years, I'm guessing, and I'm hypothetically guessing here, that he's trying to clean up as much as possible and really scrimmaging, trying to make something happen. And I do mean happen because I'm confused. I'm confused with everything that's going on. I mean, seriously, Willie, when have you heard of a $1 billion thing like Disney World go through this type of debacle?
I mean,
to be honest,
truthfully, Disney was in a bad place in the early 90s.
Yeah, but after the hurricane and all that, I remember that story. Yeah, but I don't think it was like.
I'm talking about Disney itself.
Oh.
If you're talking about the parks, remember that the human malware of 2020 put a huge dent in everything they did at the parks.
Yeah.
And we're talking about, I didn't realize this until later. The parks are the majority of their business.
Yeah.
So for them to lose that much revenue is pretty crazy.
Dude, it's like technically they were going bankrupt or bleeding out, technically.
No, they're not. They were not going to go bankrupt.
No, but they're bleeding pretty heavy.
That type of downturn after the huge acquisition of Fox hits in the pocket. And the easy thing to do is to blame the previous CEO, Bob Chapek, who Bob Iger left in charge. But I've said it before and I'll say it again. A lot of these problems are Bob Iger's own doing. He made a lot of acquisitions, threw a lot of money around, didn't have a really concrete plan for how everything was going to integrate. Why does Disney own ESPN?
I don't know. I mean, don't they have an ESPN section in Disney in Orlando?
I mean, they used to have an ESPN bar and restaurant in downtown Disney. Sorry, Boardwalk Disney. They had one. I know that because I went there one Valentine's Day with my ex-girlfriend, and it was nice. It's not there no more. They have the ESPN, what is it, Wide World of Sports or some mess like that?
Yes, that.
Because they also own ABC. They have their hands in so many different segments of entertainment.
Yeah.
That's hard for them to keep all track of all this stuff.
You're absolutely right, Willie. And I think this would be a perfect time to talk about one part of the entertainment that I think it's worthy of discussing right now. And it's about Daredevil Born Again finds a new showrunner, hires a director from Loki and Moon Knight. So this means that not only, I hope I'm mistaken when I'm saying this, Willie, Daredevil was taken down one time until they brought back this whole Daredevil Born Again, and now it's being brought down again to redo it again.
Well, Daredevil was originally a Marvel Netflix show.
Yeah.
Marvel and Netflix terminated their partnership when Disney decided they were going to make their own streaming service. The idea was to bring Daredevil back because there was a 5-year period after the termination of the Marvel Netflix series where Marvel couldn't touch those properties. 5 years are up, and they had the idea to bring Daredevil back under the title Daredevil Born Again.
Yes.
That was going along, and it was already in production. Then the writer's strike happened.
Yes.
The actor's strike happened. And during that intervening time, the studio thought, you know what? We don't like the direction that this is going. Let's go ahead and reboot this. And so they hired an Aaron Moorhead.
Yeah.
Who directed the Moon Knight series. For all the complaints I have about Moon Knight, I can't complain that it wasn't well directed.
You're right.
And
I thought it was actually pretty good.
They're the lead directors on Loki season 2, which has me hooked.
Oh my God. Season 2 is by far amazing. It brought me back to enjoying comic book movie stuff again, and hopefully praying that they're going to do something interesting. And they have my attention already. And last episode, it blew my mind. I can't wait for this week already to see the final 2 episodes already. Like I'm ready.
Yes, they have me. I haven't felt this hype for any Marvel series since, I would say, if it's Disney Plus. Well, you know what? No, I was into WandaVision. I was into Falcon and Winter Soldier. I was into season 1 of Loki. I really liked Hawkeye.
Hawkeye I enjoyed. Hawkeye was good.
People dogged Hawkeye, but that's a Christmas staple. Every Christmas now, I'm going to watch Hawkeye.
I would too. It was actually that good.
After Shang-Chi, Guardians of the Galaxy 3 tried to not be bad. But I was like, there was a time there where I was like, all right, no, I'm over it.
Yeah, there was no. It kept me there. I really enjoyed Guardians of the Galaxy 3, but it wasn't no tearjerker, no nothing. It was one of those like, okay, here this is where we're at. This is where we're at. That's it. I was like,
I mean,
okay.
it gave me some feels.
Not like the feels that I expected though. Come on, number 1 and number 2, you couldn't stop crying even if your life depended on it. And then 3 was kind of like, all right.
2 more than 1.
Yeah,
but regardless, if they're gonna do for Daredevil what they did for Loki and Moon Knight, but the thing that people want is do what you did for Netflix, because that Daredevil was gritty and brutal.
Oh, I love it. And
considering they're supposed to be bringing a Punisher into this, and brought somebody from the Punisher production, the Netflix Marvel one,
yes,
and into this, I'd say go for it.
I agree. I totally agree. If we're gonna go in, I say go all in.
And they're really banking hard on this whole digital thing. Disney Plus is not doing as well as they hoped. They couldn't penetrate very much in India. They lost a lot of eyeballs in India. But they're going into it hard because they're going and their thing is they want to combine Disney Plus with Hulu.
Okay.
Because they own a majority of Hulu right now. They own 2/3. But now you can say that they're going for it all.
Yeah, I mean, technically, you're pretty much bringing it up right now, which is Disney buying Hulu in a deal with Comcast, and I'm kind of curious. Like, I'm just gonna say this is pretty much kind of like their Hail Mary right now, because they know they have a lot of problems right now, and they need to fix it ASAP right now. And Willie, and I think if this is what they're going to go for, I say, what's stopping them? You know what I'm saying? Like, what's gonna make them go, you know, if I can't do it? I say go all in. Let's see what are you guys gonna do with this whole thing of buying Hulu, which we already knew was gonna be part of Disney because they have the Simpsons, or had the Simpsons, if I should say, and all the other IPs are owned by Fox on there on Hulu, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
They have some things. They don't have everything.
Yeah, some, not all.
But why would they need? I mean, as from a business perspective, why would they want to have 2 separate streaming services? Apart from having the overhead of 2 separate companies, why would you want to go and have people pick and choose? Oh no, I want Disney Plus this month because they have this. Oh no, but with the amount of streaming services trying to grab people's attention, and Netflix being the de facto standard because Netflix has been there for a while.
Yeah.
And they're almost ubiquitous. Why would Disney want to make people pay for 2 separate services? Oh yeah, and by the way, the rate price on them regardless.
I'm gonna be honest here, man. If they're gonna be doing all this, then what's the point of giving up cable? If you could do the same thing with cable and have everything at one, you know what I'm saying? Even though it's not live stream and you're gonna choose and pick your own movie, but if you put on cable right now, you're gonna be paying technically maybe a little less or maybe a smidge more, but you're still gonna get all the channels you want to watch, all the specials, all the video, all the movies, whatever. Technically, and like if you want to watch the Disney Channel, apparently they're gonna be putting some of these freaking movies on there anyways. I'm not surprised that Disney just say, you know what, since we have the Disney Channel, we have Disney Teen, we have I forgot what other Disney Channel, why don't we just make one of Marvel and stuff like that, or anything with Hulu related, and just put it right there too, so they can just keep continually watching our stuff. If they're talking to Comcast, what's stopping them?
I mean, reality.
Yeah.
Providers already have a whole bunch of channels that they're paying to have on their service. They're not going to appreciate it if Disney goes and decides, oh, we're going to have a Marvel channel. We're going to have a Lucasfilm channel. We're going to have a Fox channel. Oh, wait, we have that. Never mind.
I mean, but at the rate that they're going, why not? They're buying another freaking subscription that's going to be what right now? What Disney's what like a $9 right now to Disney Plus?
I think it's 12. Let me see. I don't know. Disney Plus pricing.
Yeah.
Find out. $13.99 a month.
$13.99 a month. How much is Hulu as well? Let's say.
And if you bundle it, you get. Hold on. Okay, I take it back. Disney Basic.
Okay.
$7.99 a month with ads.
Okay.
Disney,
which is
$99 a month, no ads.
The
bundle, they had to do the bundle dual premium for $19.99, which is Disney Plus and Hulu with no ads. The trio basic gives you Disney Plus, Hulu, and ESPN Plus with ads.
How much is it?
$14.99.
Okay, $14.99. So that means you're gonna get the trio for $14 and change.
And here's the funny one: if you want the Disney Bundle Trio Premium, $24.99. Disney Plus no ads, Hulu no ads, ESPN Plus with ads.
Oh, that's stupid.
That's why I say it's past the point where we have to get rid of ESPN. My opinion.
No, I agree. Because even though ESPN it was something good for sports, it lately has been going to politics as well, which I don't care about too much right now. But I do want to talk about the money here, folks. $24.99 for all three. Plus, let's say you have Netflix because you gotta watch the Great Britain Big Show and all this stuff. That's how much?
$18?
Give or take around there. Then you have YouTube Premium, which you can have your basic YouTube, or which is free, or get the one they have to pay for no ads, so you can watch certain movies and whatnot. And they're blocking ad blockers. Yes, there are. So if you guys are seeing ad blockers happening, you know what to think. But there you go. Okay. All that starts adding up, Willie, and you're technically paying for cable. You're technically paying for it.
That's what I was going to say.
I'll just be like,
I pay over $200 for cable TV plus internet. Granted, I have the Big Daddy internet pipe because I'm a Big Daddy, and I have channels that I will never watch in my entire life because the introductory price.
Yeah,
it's now about $200. If you go and you get Netflix, Disney Plus, Hulu, Max, Peacock, whatever the hell Universal's calling theirs, you're going to end up paying just as much. Back when in the cord cutting days a few years ago, where it was chic to have Netflix and just pay for an IPTV service, you had everything. You can still do IPTV, but then you got to go and deal with those crazy Chinese boxes and maybe phoning home and letting people know your porn habits.
Well, we can't have that, can we?
I mean, they want to know. I'll let them know.
Oh no, yeah, you're right for me, guys. This is what's up with me. But really, still the same.
All you need to know is that they're all the age of consent. Well above the age of consent.
Above. But yeah, but still, you're paying for the same price for cable TV, folks. Why don't you just cut it and just get you some cable? You'll be like, you know what? Screw it. Do I really need to pay X amount of money for all these premium packages and all stuff? That's up to you. That's whatever you like. You know what I'm saying? That's whatever you want. It's your convenience.
There are dark, forsaken methods.
We're not going to talk about it, but I still want to talk about something.
But the letter R figures very prominently. As in R.
This guy.
Disney's big thing is they had a good thing going with the MCU, and lately the MCU feels rudderless, and it has controversy.
Yeah, it does. And let's talk about one part of the MCU right now, which is very, very interesting to the point where I need to talk about. And it's technically Marvel has talked about bringing back the OG Avengers, including Robert Downey Jr., Iron Man, and I think, okay, I know where they're going with this, and they're trying to reboot Marvel from all the things that they've done in the past, which they failed. They're trying to bring it back, kind of do a reboot, because that's what's I'm not going to ruin it, but that's what's kind of happening now. And if that's the case, I'm interested. I want to know what they're going to do, how they're going to bring it back. What are your intentions, Marvel and Disney? What are your intentions here? I need to know. Willie.
Well, according to a source in Variety, the higher ups in Marvel Studios have talked about bringing the gang back together. Chris Hemsworth, we know, has been taking a break because of a diagnosis he got that, he wants to focus on his family. Mm-hmm. Chris Evans recently got married. He seems like the most chill dude, the most humble dude on the face of the earth. I would love to hang out with him. He doesn't. Absolutely. I mean, he's never said he'll never do it, but he talks about it like that was a great time in the past. He's looking forward. Robert Downey Jr. famously said, it's going to take a lot for him to come back. Mark Ruffalo's never left. Jeremy Renner, after the horrible accident that he had, and thank God that he's doing a lot better now. Mm-hmm. Would he come back as a Hawkeye? Maybe. That leaves Scarlett Johansson, who, again, has a great career outside of Marvel.
Yes.
People would clamor for that. How they would work it in, I mean, you have a whole multiverse now. And the way the multiverse works, you can make up the rules. Yeah. Truthfully. So you could bring these people back. But there's one wrinkle in this that we haven't talked about, and I didn't send you this one on purpose because I wanted to drop it on you.
What?
I told you that the MCU has controversy.
Yeah.
And no, I'm not talking about how bad Eternals was.
We know that.
Wasn't a terrible movie.
Okay.
I still rank Thor: The Dark World as the worst.
Thor: The Dark World is just bad.
And I had a healthy debate on a subreddit about Iron Man 3, and I make my case that Iron Man 3 is a legitimately good movie.
Yeah, I enjoyed it. I watched it again not too long ago.
But part of the reason why they're talking about a soft reboot is because of one person in particular.
Who?
Jonathan Majors.
Oh?
The actor
Go on.
Who's playing Kang.
Okay.
His trial's coming up. For those who don't know, he is in season 2 of Loki. I will not say in what capacity, but he is there. You can look it up on IMDb. I'm not even giving anything away. Mm-hmm. He is still in the MCU. But the higher ups at Marvel Studios are talking about the possibility they might have to pivot away from Jonathan Majors.
Oh.
And introduce a big new bad.
Ooh.
I just sent you the link now so you can bring it up if you want to. That major supervillain is one that everybody wants to see. And I mean everyone.
Everyone?
Including you. And no, it's not Morbin time.
Better not be. All right. So technically, guys, you're watching me firsthand, just watching this article. More exclusively consider if Jonathan Majors can conquer with a major supervillain. Okay, I'm gonna go down. Jonathan Majors can conquer.
He hasn't read this.
What?
Uh-huh.
They're gonna bring in Dr. Doom?
Yes. Not necessarily doing it. It has not been said that they're doing it. Variety is reporting that the creative team, headed by Kevin Feige, is talking about possibilities because if the trial goes on as scheduled and it comes out looking really bad for Jonathan Majors, Disney is not going to want any part of it.
Holy
Kang
crap.
is supposed to be a multiversal threat. Who the heck can they put in his place?
Doom? Like that?
Fantastic Four movie is being worked on. We don't know
but
what Avengers are going to be in the Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars. So I'm just saying. I'm just reporting that. I'm just saying it. I would not be surprised if they did that. Now,
I wouldn't be surprised either.
If I were to ask you to bring up another major threat, who would you bring up? No, I know you don't know that much about Marvel.
No. If I were to bring a big threat, I'll bring Galactus.
Galactus is the easy out. And that would bring the Fantastic Four into it easily.
Yeah.
Any others?
I'll bring Galactus into this. We're to introduce a Silver Surfer. We have to bring in Galactus somehow. And it has to do with all these universes causing a rift in part. I mean, who knows what he's going through? Because he's the planet eater, technically. Can you imagine one planet that he was going to eat? It just disappears. And he's like, what the hell's going on here? And then he needs to find out. So he comes straight to Earth. That'll be the last thing that he's going to go munch on.
Just going like the original story. Just looking for planets to eat because he needs to eat.
Yeah,
but
that's what's
all right. Okay. Galactus is the easy out. Can you think of anyone else?
Another no. Right now I can't.
I can throw 3 of them at you.
Who?
Secret Wars, I'm not going to count because Secret Wars is the Beyonder. That's just the way it is. You don't know about the Beyonder, but just go with me on that
one. All right.
First one, a lesser known villain, but one that is a interdimensional. A Nihilus.
He's
maybe a villain. That can nicely dovetail with Robert Downey Jr. coming back. The second one, Dormammu.
Him I know. Okay. But that will explain freaking on Doctor Strange 3 then.
Maybe. The third one will change the name of the 4th Avengers movie.
What is it?
You're going to kick yourself in the head when you don't think of this one.
Go.
Eric Lesnar.
Eric Lesnar.
Magneto. You can make the 4th Avengers movie, Avengers versus X-Men.
Oh my God. What a slaughter. That would be awesome.
Right. That was a comic book series.
Yes, I remember.
If you establish the X-Men in time, you can easily come up with a scenario in the MCU where Magneto did some messed up stuff that the X-Men have to go and fix, and the Avengers don't like the way the X-Men did it, and so they go to war.
That'd be awesome. That'd be a good series to watch. I'm not gonna lie. That'd be good.
Hire me.
Yes, hire the nerd. He knows.
Or if you want a true multiversal threat, someone who has defeated Thanos, we just introduced Squirrel Girl.
Oh, that'd be cute and fun. I like that.
She beat Thanos. There's nothing cute about her. She in the comic book canon, she beat Thanos.
She's adorable though. I'll watch it.
And at some point, she has to become friends with Deadpool. I demand that.
I agree. And that's why I'm can't wait for Deadpool 3, which for a fact they're gonna throw everything plus the kitchen sink and the house I was in, and I'm ready to see it.
Not just the kitchen sink. The kitchen sink that Elon Musk took into Twitter headquarters the day he first assumed the CEO ship.
Yeah, that's the sink. And I'm all in it, guys. I'm all in it. But I'm going to leave off with asking our audience what you guys think about everything we just talked about. From above and below, that has to do with Marvel. Please give us your thoughts. We need to hear this, ladies and gentlemen. We need to know what you guys think about everything we just talked about. But with that being said, I have to say thank you very much for joining us today on this amazing show. And as always, like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification button just to know about the amazing news, which is 3 times a week. Mondays, Wednesday, and Friday, and a little something in between. Willie, any last words?
Just one thing I want to do before we go.
What?
Stay with me.
Yeah. Dee-dee-dee.
Wait. I am the one who wins.
He is. He has. He's done. But Willie, thank you very much. And guys, thank you very much for joining us. And we will see you on Friday. Peace.